And, I've been on ships for 22 years now, and I've learned something. Here's something I've learned. The amount of exercise I get is in direct proportion to how the elevator smells when the door opens. Let's start there.
That is very good to know.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online, and though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going, because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian
John Knight.
Plus funny songs from
Power Salad.
and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez.
Carl Albrecht.
And much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Yay. Hi, everybody. Hey, so hey, John Knight, that was a classic fake brick wall there. So
Where?
his picture.
That's real brick wall.
Yes.
I know
And-
that's fine on my picture.
And Chris, Power Salad, you were about to say the F word on that one. So, well, welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. It's the only thing I can't be fired from. So,
Well,
wait
that
a
sounds
minute.
like a challenge.
Wait, Steve just messaged me. We call it out of your control retirement. Okay, great. Well, in that case, every week we have two superstars. You've got Steve Goodie, everybody. Steve.
Yeah.
And we have Patti Vasquez, but not every week.
Not
'Cause
every
this
week.
week we have superstar Carla Albrecht, who's going to melt away for us in some manner. Plus, it's a superstar banner week with comedy genius and veteran of 60 years on the comedy scene, even though he's hardly my age. Let's hear it for John Knight, everybody. John Knight is here.
not 60 here. I didn't start when I was born.
That's what I said. You started the day you were born, because you and I are the same age. Plus, the mysterious brilliance and supercharged songs of the aptly named Power Salad, everybody. Let's hear it for him. Who I think might say the F word today, even though we don't do that on this show.
Phantasmagorical.
Whoa.
Ooh, yes.
First up, hey, first up tonight, though, I want to give a big shout out to the crew and captain of the Celebrity Reflection, everybody. If you saw my post today, we make fun, but they did an amazing job rescuing a stranded catamaran dude in very, very rough seas today. And man, this catamaran, you could tell this guy was get me the Power Salad out of here. And now he is safe on board, and I'm sure he can't wait for the $75,000 bill he's going to get from the Coast Guard and everybody to drag his ship home. I offered him my cabin, but they said he's suffered enough. So if I was on Carnival, John, that would be true. Here, he would be.
I was on Carnival and the girl slipped on the wet deck getting off to go into Cozumel, and she got taken to medical and she got a bill at the end of the day. And I told her, you know what, that's not your bill. That was their wet dock.
Yeah, sue him. Yeah. And I've slipped on the wet dock, but it was a porn film. Okay, so here we go.
Oh my.
Now, also, I want to say a problem I have only on ships far away. I went to get into my email on AOL. Yes, I'm still on AOL. Shut up.
Lord.
And it had knocked me out. I was signed out, and it had me do two-step verification. And I was like, hey, AOL, we've known each other more than 30 years. Don't you know me by now? But they did. So they want to send me a text. Well, I can't get a text on the ship. And I only have one device here, so I can't do another device. So second plan, they said, we will send an email to your alternate email, which is my Gmail. Great, they're going to send a code. And yep, you're going to guess what happened. I went to my Gmail and I was signed out of my Gmail. And it said, we're going to send a code to your AOL mail. So I didn't get on my email until I got to the next port, and I missed my chance to have my car warranty extended. So
Ah.
I know. Isn't that terrible? And something else happened too. I got a brain scan. I don't know if you remember this, that I got a brain scan because I had some irregular headaches. I've never gotten headaches my entire life, and I got two really, really bad ones in a couple days. And have you all had an MRI? Where's the MRI people of your head?
Oh, yeah.
Of your head? They shoot this weird dye into your hand that you can feel it travel up your arm and then down to your groin. Obviously, it was weird. It was so weird, and they told me that, and I still didn't believe them. I said, "Why is it going there?" And they said, "We don't know. It makes that part tingle." And I said, "So they're scanning the non-tingling part. Why are they doing that?" So then I get the results, and I get a call from the neurologist with the results, and he says, "Great news. Your brain is unremarkable in every way." And I was like, "Thank you, doctor." And I said, "Your face is so plain, I can't tell you when you're wearing a mask, you jerk." My brain is totally unremarkable, so thank you. Okay, well, let's see. My unremarkable brain wrote these horrible things. Number one, a woman in Newberry, Michigan did a DNA test for fun, and it ended up getting her grandmother arrested for murder. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah.
For safety's sake, her husband has asked her to postpone her colonoscopy.
Just like you.
You know what's funny is I don't even know what that means, but it just seems like there's a problem, doesn't it? All right, holiday shopping deadlines are in a couple days. You get all your holiday shopping in online.
Oh, sure.
That means if you don't get your package shipped by the date, it will be there by Christmas. You have to do what you did last year, hand your dad a coupon and keep that crap yourself. I think that's I always buy stuff I like. And of course, leave it to the internet to immediately cause panic and have a ton of irrational dummies start screaming when drones were seen in the skies. Oh my God, did you know that? Drones. It's aliens, it's ISIS, it's China. I don't know who it is. It's shoot them down immediately is what everybody wants them to shoot them down immediately. The military said there's no threat and they will not shoot down any drones, which is sad because what they're going to do is they're going to leave that to your drunk brother Bill after little Joey opens his Christmas gifts. Send that thing up, boy.
Lay down.
Shoot his eye out.
Lay down and then shoot it. That's right. Who's laying down? Is the dog laying down?
I don't know. Who's talking, you guys? We can hear you.
They want I think they want me to lay down is what it is. What I need to drink. Hey, this is going to hit some of you hard. British pubs are worried that they're going to run out of Guinness for the holidays.
Whoa.
As the brand is limiting allocation to make sure supplies don't run out because of huge seasonal demand. So is that crazy? The hope is to be back up to speed to double alcohol poisonings by March 17th. Sometimes I just alcohol poisoning. I don't know what's going on with my mouth sometimes. Elon Musk, who is suddenly in charge of the U.S. government, isn't that weird? Is planning to simplify the tax code. Did you know that? Old Elon Musk is going to I wonder if he's going to benefit from that.
Probably.
And here are a few of the major changes Elon Musk is planning for the tax code. Number one, you pay no taxes when your Cybertruck runs. Number two, your Cybertruck will rarely run. So that's going to be good. Number three, the dependent deduction goes to $45,000 after your 10th kid. That's going to be 11 to 15. Number four, Nick Cannon will never pay taxes again.
I was just going to say.
We're waiting for that. We're waiting Nick Cannon. Oh my gosh. Did you see a woman who threw a McDonald's milkshake at a UK leader, Nigel Farage, was sentenced by a judge to eat a McRib and say it was meat? She had to lie.
That's cruel and unusual.
I know, it's cruel and unusual and not a pig. Oh, did you see this? So sweet. A 4-year-old girl took the mic after her school's Christmas pageant to say that she was proud of herself
I remember this.
and proud of all of her classmates except one little
one.
boy. The audience laughed, and the little boy said, "Somebody's going to get a My Little Pony head in her nap mat." My Little Pony head in her nap mat. What's a nap? It's a nap because you have a nap mat when you're 4. Hey, a man was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for helping pregnant Chinese women travel to the U.S. to give birth. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Authorities said it would have worked if only the women promised their babies would marry Donald Trump. Because when they marry him, they get to stay. Oh my gosh. During a recent show, did you see this? Billie Eilish was hit in the face with an object thrown by a fan while singing What I Was Made For. What was I made for? Did you see that? Wow. After the show, the singer said, "Looks like I wasn't made for ducking."
Oh dear.
Made for, although, as all of us know who perform, you can't see it. You get hit in the face. Let's go around the room. I had a guy throw a condom and cut my eye once. Steve?
Wow. I once threw a condom at a guy.
Yeah, okay. John Knight, have you ever thrown anything hit you on stage?
No.
Okay, well, there you go. Wait, why am I the one getting hit by crap? All right. Hey,
Maybe it's
RFK
you,
Jr.
Brad.
has announced that if he becomes the health czar under Trump, he will get the FDA to stop putting fluoride in the water and ban the polio vaccine. That brainworm's working, isn't it? This does, though, if he does this has long-range complications for Golden Corral, as future generations won't be able to walk to the buffet or chew the food. It won't be good at all.
Wee.
Nigeria's anti-graft agency arrested 792 subjects in Lagos, Nigeria, the commercial capital, all for online money scams, mostly against America and Europe. Authorities say they can stop the problem completely in the country after they arrest 230 million more people. They're all in on it. All right. Maureen McCormick was asked what it would take to get a Brady Bunch reboot off the ground, and she said it would have to knock her socks off before she would do it. McCormick was then mugged by 2 women and 3 men who yelled, "Get her socks! Get her socks!"
Yeah.
Sure,
The other
Jan.
5. They all need money. A man in Chicago, Kevin, did you know this? A man in Chicago has been told by the library he can keep the overdue baseball book he checked out when he was a boy, that he checked out December 4th, 1974. He decided to return the book on December 4th, 2024, but the library told him to keep the book and enjoy an eternity in hell. So that was nice. Okay. 2 more. Okay. The UK spy. Hey, did you all? This is amazing. I wish I knew this. The UK spy agency puts out a yearly puzzle for Christmas to try to get kids mostly to recruit code breakers. So it's a puzzle. The puzzle is aimed at kids 11 to 18. Kids who solve the puzzle often have a long, amazing career in the UK Secret Service. Those who don't solve it are never seen again. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Did you all hear that? I'm getting frozen now. Okay, you did hear it.
Brad again.
Yeah, they were
heard it.
frozen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I noticed I was frozen.
Just let it go.
So you heard that the Secret Service murders all the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, last one, because I seem to be I think I'm losing my.
Yes.
Was I frozen like this? Okay. Hey, look, it's my brother twice.
Yeah, but we can still hear you.
Look like that.
Okay, good. Oh, you can still hear me, even though my face is weird. All right, Steve, get ready. A man in New
That's always been
Zealand
the case.
studied. A man in New Zealand studied for a year to win the Spanish World Scrabble title, even though he didn't speak any Spanish.
Aw.
I know. When asked how they felt about losing to a man, what? Do I need to start over?
It's Chris on.
Oh, yeah. Wait, say it again.
Good joke.
Yeah, but everybody else who's talking, try to not talk. Thank you very much. Hi,
Well, the
Brad. Go
problem
ahead.
is I can't hear anybody because I think my my feed is slow, so I'm back and forth. So I apologize. A man in New Zealand studied for a year to win the
that works for
Spanish
us.
World Scrabble title, even though he doesn't speak any Spanish. When asked how they felt about losing to the man, his Spanish competitor said something he didn't understand. Okay, Steve, come on in, finish it up. Let's get out of here. Are you there?
Brad Tassell.
Okay.
Brad Tassell. Where
That
are
was
these over there?
so super surreal and weird. There was
Yeah.
like a 8-second lag.
It's so very virtual comedy show.
Well,
Thank you, Brad, and I really enjoy your sweater. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got everything. It's got a little
I'm
everything.
sweating like a dog.
It's like Bob after he's been in the ground for 5 or 6 years.
That's
what
right.
your sweater looks like.
That's right. I
All
like
right.
this too.
It's time for a top 10. Let's
Do it.
just do the freaking top 10 is what we'll do right now. It was Thanksgiving a couple weeks ago, and I hope we all enjoyed our Thanksgiving to the fullest. I spent it with some friends, and the friends have a couple dogs, and the dogs have chew toys that squeak. And the dogs don't like it when you squeak their squeaky toys for them. They insist on doing all the squeaking themselves. They get very upset with you if you squeak their squeaky toys, particularly without consent. So tonight's very silly and pointless top 10 category is top 10 unexpected sounds from a dog's squeaky toy. You never know what you're going to get. So here we go. Top 10 unexpected sounds from a dog's squeaky toy. Number 10. Cats are stupid. Number 9. Meow, 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 meow. Was not expecting that. Number 8. May I sniff your butt? Number 7. Sure, you can sniff my butt. Number 6. I can't believe it's not butt. Number 5. Got your balls.
Ah.
Number 4. If I were jealous that you can lick yours, I wouldn't cut them off for Pete's sake. Number 3. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Very unpopular. Number 2.
There you go.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting feline. And the number 1 unexpected sound from a dog's squeaky toy. What's up? And as baffling as this might seem, it turns out there's more than 10. So as we sometimes do here on the Virtual Comedy Show, it's time for the bottom 10 unexpected sounds from a dog's squeaky toy. Number 10, who let the dogs in? Number 9, hello, Jenny. Number 8, cats are delicious. Number 7, so's the mailman. Number 6, quit blaming me for your farts. Number 5, what's in your wallet? Number 4, please roll down the window so I can stick my head out. Number 3, pickleball, anyone? Number 2, I have the concepts of a plan. And the number 1 bottom unexpected sound from a dog's squeaky toy. Bitch, please.
Wait, are those translations of the squeaks?
Let's say it was.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
no,
Well,
it's the
because the title it confused me because what the squeaks were, that was the translations. Because
Let's say it was.
Now I
I
get
didn't
it.
really. Maybe I didn't think it through. We
No,
don't know.
Maybe he doesn't speak squeak. He only studies it on paper.
Wait, who is talking? Let's get her.
That would be our friend Carla.
There's Carla.
How timely.
Dave.
Hi, Carla.
Melting.
I am melting.
Welcome to a very confusing show.
I'll try to add to the confusion. I'll do
You
what I
will,
can.
because you will be doing the melting in place of our friend Patty, who can't be here to melt. So, are you ready?
I think so.
Here comes this thing.
I gotta be ready.
It's time for a Patty Melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, to folks refusing to wear masks, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses. She's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez, Patty Melt.
Starring Carla Albrecht.
Yeah, I noticed in her picture I have the same glass.
Oh,
Wow.
Mine is
it's
filled
baked.
with zero proof water. So, anybody else here doing Secret Santa this year?
Already did, yes.
You already did. Oh, okay. So you'll know about this experience. Thing is, like when you don't know somebody, you kind of got to use a wish list. And I don't like to use a wish list because I feel like it's a cop out. But what's worse, using a cop out or having someone say, "Thanks. Any chance you have a receipt?" But I'm wondering too, like when, at what point do you stop giving gifts to your nieces and nephews who are grown? Is it when their salary is double yours or triple? Not sure. Our family started doing a Secret Santa, and so now you only buy for one person instead of me buying like 17 gifts that are carefully thought out, and in exchange getting one pair of fugly, puffy slippers and a Whitman sampler with 4 chocolates in it. So I got last year I got a young distant relative, and I don't live in South Carolina anymore, so I didn't know what she liked. I don't really know much about her, so I asked her mom for a wish list, and I got a 13-page PowerPoint.
Wow. Ooh.
Yeah, every page had about 20 links on it. And I don't think there was anything under $300. Wow. I put her on the naughty list. Meanwhile, my music students gave me another scented candle.
What are they trying to tell you?
What? Yeah, right. Look, I don't need a scented candle. They may think I need a scented candle. What I really need are earplugs. I'm saying they don't practice. Yeah. I'm saying. But really, at this point in my life, I don't really need things. I need one thing: a decluttering service.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I need is a reverse Secret Santa. So I need someone to come down the chimney and take all my crap. I think this idea will catch on. Like I'll leave a pile of stuff in front of the fireplace, and people can just, instead of milk or cookies, they'll just come take some stuff. And it'll be like clothes that don't fit me, but I can't make myself get rid of them. Books that I've read to page 20 and then put on a shelf for 8 years, and 2 dead laptops. And anything I ever bought from Temu. Where's Santa? Oh. That's it, y'all. That's all I wanted to talk about.
That's great.
Thank you very much. That was very enlightening.
I don't know where it is. Fantastic. So no, that was, and you know what? You should do that idea where you have the reverse Santa where people come and just leave your door open. Yeah, they may not take what you wanted. They may take stuff you like, but you never know. That'd be great. So, and have you ever ordered anything on Temu? I've never done that before.
I did once, and then I realized it was crap made by slaves, and I stopped.
Oh, okay.
Not elves, slaves. It's a fine line.
Did you? You didn't get a scented candle from
Scented camel?
Scented candle from
neither a camel nor a candle.
I would love a scented camel.
Well, the camels are very scented as it is, but no, I mean that goop candle, from the.
It smells like
I had a brain MRI too, Brad.
Yes, I know. I have a brain worm.
Mine was remarkable, not in a good way.
Oh, well, that's a remarkable brain. So that was good. Well, thank you for joining us. That's very sweet.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Carla.
Thanks, Carla.
Oh,
what we're doing next.
Ho, 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 indeed.
Oh, I know what we're doing next.
Yeah.
First,
let's find. He went away, but
he left and came back. Is he here?
Yes. Let's hope he sticks. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Hang on, I got him.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. It's our friend Power Salad, also known as Chris Mezzalesta.
Oh, and now his name has been changed again.
Because he left and came back.
Why'd you leave?
I think he got thrown out.
Lost everything.
Are you back?
We're still with you.
Yeah.
Maybe Brad will tell a knock-knock joke while you get it together.
It's called God Hates Comedy Musicians,
That is true.
Yep.
Hey, 1 2 1 2, right? Yes. Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Yeah. Are you ready?
something like that.
God, I hope he's. But his settings.
Only if you're ready.
Again. Steve.
Yeah. Let me
we'll be
do
fine.
that. I'll
Give me
do
a
that.
second.
Yeah, go ahead. Something.
I'll do the intro. We'll hope for the best.
Got
Let's
the
see what
low.
happens.
We got the
This is one of those
All right.
nights where we just don't
Do the
even
intro.
care.
Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
Rock and roll.
It's our musical guest. Our musical guest. Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Tyler's Ballad, also known as Chris Mezzalesta, whose gear from Amazon didn't arrive yet.
We all know how that goes, don't we?
Oh, yes.
Oh, gosh. Yes, I've changed. I was standing up. Now I'm sitting down. And hopefully, if you're hearing me.
We are. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. All right, well, then what we have to do now is I'm not going to hear you because I have to switch headphones so I can hear what the heck I'm doing. And I don't know if this is going to be funny, but it's going to be strange. I just realized that when my partner Craig and I were brainstorming tunes, we realized, there just aren't enough tunes being written about defunct fast food places. So we're going to do something hopefully to reconcile that right now. All the strange little creatures in the abandoned orphanages praise their God in words and song. You might think that God is Arthur Treacher himself, but no, you would be wrong. For while Treacher's face is everywhere, it's all they're ever seeing. Yeah, the creatures know he's just a man, not an omnipresent being. Arthur Treacher's not a god, though he's on all of their sides. He's an ordinary man. He appeared in Mary Poppins. In World War I he served. He franchised out his fish and chips, was a regular on Murph. His middle name was Fury. His star's on the Walk of Fame. Preachers do not worship him, but respect him just the same. And all the strange little creatures in the abandoned Arthur Treaches will stand up and salute the man who is on their pop machines, looking dapper in his suit. Arthur Treacher's not a god, but he was in 90 movies, so says IMDb. And after Sunday services, the creatures will resume, screeching and biting and clawing at the walls and throwing their carcasses all over the room. All over the room. Arthur Treacher's not a god, and please don't ever let them out. Arthur Treacher, not a god. 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 Arthur Treacher, not a god.
That was. I'll wait till he puts his headphones back on. That was most definitely weird.
That was. I learned a lot in this show.
Yeah. Plus, the facial expressions, that's worth the price of admission right there.
There's an admission? Really? I got in free.
It was in 7, which I really enjoyed.
I was trying to think of what the genesis of a really good song would be.
All right, I don't have anything in 7 that I can think of, but I do have something about fast food. It's not Arthur Treasure. Is that okay? It's close enough? All right.
Yeah.
This is about how they can never seem to get the milkshake machine working at McDonald's. I want a chocolate shake, but the drive-thru makes me wait. These people in my way, they're ruining my day. I finally order up my shake, and I drive around to pay. But then the lady says, no way, there's no ice cream today. That machine is oozing, but the stupid thing's refusing to make the milkshake that I'm choosing. No chocolate, no way, and damn it, this happens every night. Cause I just wanna shake, 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 shake. But the milkshake machine always breaks, breaks, breaks. How come McDonald's advertises milkshakes when the shakes are off, shakes are off? Don't want nothing to eat. Don't want your mystery meat. The nuggets ain't for me. Damn it, Mickey D. I just wanted some dessert. Why you acting so butthurt? No, I don't want yogurt. I'd rather have a cup of dirt. This is not amusing, the way you keep refusing. My business you'll be losing. If you don't work it out, get that stupid thing working right. Cause I just wanna shake, 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 shake. Shouldn't be that tough, for God's sake, sake, sake. How come McDonald's advertises milkshakes when the shakes are off, shakes are off? Hey, hey, hey! While you were busy worrying about salads and lattes and stupid toys and the Happy Meals, you could have been making bank with this thick treat.
Yay.
That's right.
Thank you very much. One more
speaks
song
the
from
truth.
Power Salad, if you please.
Oh, do I have to? Okay, yeah, I can do that. All right.
Yeah, you have to.
Yes, it's not an original, but I enjoy performing it, and it has appeared on our recent Funny Music Project album, The Fump Desecrates Tom Lehrer. Hey!
Yay.
Yay.
I was going to do a Tom Lehrer
If
one,
it's
then
in
I
the public
didn't.
domain. We thought it would be a great idea to rip up, tribute a great artist like
Nah.
that. So this was my, the thing that I did.
Contribution is what Chris is-
Contribution. Yeah, I can hear it out of here. Kind of goes like this. I hope I got the right keys. Who made me the genius I am today? The mathematician that others all quote? Who's the professor that made me that way? The greatest that ever got chalk on his coat. One man deserves the credit, one man deserves the blame, and Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky is his name. Oh, Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky. I am never forget the day I first met the great Lobachevsky. In one word, he told me secret of success in mathematics. Plagiarize. Plagiarize! Let no one else's work evangelize. Remember why the good Lord made your eyes, so don't shade your eyes, but plagiarize, plagiarize, plagiarize. Only short to be calling it, please, research. And ever since I meet this man, my life is not the same. And Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky is his name. Hey, Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky. I am never forget the day I am given first original paper to write. It was on analytical algebra. Hello, analytical algebraic topology of local Euclidean metrization of infinitely differentiable Riemannian manifold. Boże mój. Well, this I know from nothing, right? But I think of the great Lobachevsky, and I get the idea. Ha-ha! I have a friend in Minsk who has a friend in Pinsk, whose friend in Omsk has friend in Tomsk with friend in Akmolinsk. His friend in Alexandrovsk has friend in Petropavlovsk, whose friend somehow is solving now the problem in Nepopavlovsk. And when his work is done, ha-ha! Begins the fun. From Nepopavlovsk to Petropavlovsk, by way of Ilysk and Novorossiysk, to Alexandrovsk, to Akmolinsk, to Tomsk, to Omsk, to Pinsk, to Minsk, to me, it will run. Yes, to me, the news will run. And then I write by morning, night, and afternoon, and pretty soon my name in Nepopetrovsk is cursed. When he finds out I publish first. And who made me a big success and brought me wealth and fame. Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky is his name. Hey, Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky. I am never forget the day
my first book is published. Every chapter I stole from somewhere else. Index I copy from Old Vladivostok telephone directory. This book was sensational. Pravda se Gilvil Kalori Kagda Prignon Blachajua. It stinks. But Izvestia. Izvestia said, ja, I dukodas in Sarijos Pershkom. It stinks. Metro Goldwyn Moskva buys the movie rights for 60 million rubles, changing title to The Eternal Triangle, with Scarlett Johansson playing part of Hypotenuse. And who deserves the blame? Hey, Nikolai Ivanovich Solzhenitsyn is his name. Hey!
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
one of the greatest things I've ever seen on this show.
And although that is not saying much, it's a lot. That was tremendous.
That was super tremendous.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know, when you were doing your song in 7, I was hunting through my database of songs I've written that might have the word 7, and the Hunter song came out because he shot 7 hunters in a cow. I almost did it, and then I didn't. But it would have been such a good tie-in. No idea what you were going to do. Alas.
And I would, like
Genesis together.
I would like to also say that I think your sound is the greatest sound. Like when you were playing the guitar, it sounded recorded. It was so good. It was so strong.
How did he do that?
How did he do that?
Not easy to.
It was just so perfect. I'm
We'll never
saying
fire
that.
you, Brad.
Well, I'm saying that we don't get hit with copyright. Every time anything's recorded on this show, it gets taken away. So it had to be played live, and that was played perfectly live.
There's 3 minutes of me going.
Yes, that's right. That's perfect.
And that is what the people pay
I
for.
hit the guitar. But anyway, well, thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you very
for
much.
having me. I appreciate that.
Hey,
You have any gigs coming up we can attend? Oh, he's gone. Okay, bye.
John, turn your mic on.
Okay.
Wait, we're not ready for John yet. We have another thing.
Oh, you're doing that now?
We're doing another thing
I
now.
thought you were doing it after, John.
I think we're going to do it in between the musical guest and the headliner.
Who are we? But go ahead.
You and I, because we talked about this. It doesn't matter.
I don't
Hey,
remember. No, I don't remember.
Remember about 4 weeks ago, I started learning how to juggle. And I said we might have a segment about it. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, well, that ruined everything. Let's try that again. We might have a segment about it. Go ooh again.
Ooh.
Steve's juggling. Yeah, he's juggling. Well, he's trying. Let's see how many balls he drops today.
Yeah. So, ready? If you want to do a little drum roll, everybody, that would be perfectly fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Thank you very much.
Yay, 10. Okay.
Well, that was better than we expected.
Wow. That deserved its own musical intro and outro.
If I would put as much work into the juggling as I did into the musical introduction and outro, I might be able to juggle.
Okay, John, now turn your mic on now, John.
Yeah, you seem to be muted, John. You can do it.
Yelled at a dog a minute ago or something.
You can do it.
You can do it, John. We can feel it.
It's in the bottom left of your screen.
It's in the bottom. If it's your iPad, you touch the thing and you push the little microphone.
Do I have to juggle some more?
Oh, God. Steve is trying to juggle more. We're in trouble. John Knight is also one of the world's greatest mimes. I don't know if you knew that.
That's going to come in handy tonight. Come on, John. You can unmute yourself.
Come on, John. You can do it. We have faith in you.
We have been a Zoom society for
For
5
this show tonight,
years.
it's par for what's going on. So,
Oh, I wish I could juggle.
little microphone with an X in it. You just got to touch it.
Wow.
Yep.
This is amazing.
John, your talking's not going to help. Whatever you're saying is not going to help. Anybody with any lips? Any lip readers?
Can you hear me?
Yay!
Thank you, John.
All right, let me
Hold on.
apologize for all the noise that's going on over here. I tried to do something nice. I tried to do it in front of the Christmas tree. Have my wife laying on the couch, Chuck's laying on her lap. And don't get me wrong, don't think that Chuck is a dirty animal, our dog or anything.
Oh.
It's our neighbor. Chuck is laying on my wife's lap. So
Okay.
we
We have a Chuck here too, also not a dirty animal.
No, I'm not.
Not at all.
I'm not doing that.
So I just said also not a dirty animal.
Before we start, though, we're very glad you're here, John. We got a little.
I have to bring this up. I did. I don't know if you ever did the club in Erie, Brad. Shut up.
Shut up.
He's a squeak.
Hey, Julian, we don't even hang the pineapple on the door. We're like carnival. No, but when Steve was juggling, it reminded me. I did the club in Erie, and there was a juggler in town, and he was juggling on the radio, which I just thought.
Play the intro, and
We got an intro for you, John. Here it comes.
then talk.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
John Knight and Chuck the dog, who's not a dirty animal.
Not a dog. He's our neighbor.
Oh,
Okay.
No, he's been here for a year. Can you hear me?
yes,
Yeah.
Okay. Am I supposed to do a set or you guys
yes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes of a set? I didn't have
Yes, sir.
a plan. I thought you were going to ask me questions and I would answer them.
No.
So I'm doing my act?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Either you do your act or Chris will sing it.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's Christmas. Shut up. I'm going to do a dog act. Like, who was the guy? Remember the guy with the Wonder Dog?
Yeah. What Wilson? Something Wilson?
And he had the Wonder Dog.
Oh, the dog was Wilson.
The dog was Wilson. The guy was somebody. He was staying at the condo in Florida. I was at another place. Gardell was there. He said, "Oh, the Wonder Dog's just leaving little presents all over the carpet." So the Wonder Dog was not well trained.
Oh dear.
Unlike my Wonder Dog. Ask me some questions. I didn't know I was supposed to do
We have no questions.
All right. So
Start whatever you start. You're doing the PG show on Carnival. What do you start with?
last week was my mother's birthday, and my sister comes up and says, we got to do something special for Mom. She's getting older. You know, we've got to give her something she's not expecting. So we put her in the home.
Here.
And if anyone's groaning, just send in. I can mail her to you. Anyone wants to know who was down? Shut up. Chuck and my wife. No, so my mother's ruined me when I was a kid, because the first thing she did, she brought me home, put me in a crib, and sang this horrible song about a kid that falls out of a tree and dies.
Oh dear.
And then she'd tell me go to sleep. It was Rockabye Baby or something like that. But the end of it was horrendous. And then as I got older, I look at all the nursery rhymes and stories that we heard, like Red Riding Hood deserved to get eaten by the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't tell the difference between a wolf and your grandmother. This doesn't say a whole lot for Granny. Granny might want to look into some electrolysis. In fact, that's why Carnival got rid of. They used to do. If anyone's ever cruised on Carnival years ago, they had the hairy chest contest on sea days, and they got rid of that because every week a woman from New Jersey would win.
Oh.
Goldilocks deserved everything that happened to her. Much like the maggot rubes that are about to get screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, Goldilocks was not invited in. That was breaking and entering.
Mhm.
And then once she's in there, look at the attitude on this girl. Nothing was good enough for her. This is too hot. This is too cold. This is too hard. This is too soft. If they wrote that story now, it would be called Karen in the Three Bears.
Oh man, you ruined it. Tell me better.
Oh, this year, my neighborhood. I don't know if you have a neighborhood Facebook page where you live. If you have one of those, you know the people that start those are people that you wish didn't live in your neighborhood because they try to show everyone how to live. And this year, a woman put out. She said, "This year for Halloween, let's have allergy-free trick or treat." Right? I said, "What are we giving kids allergy-free?" She said, "We could give them raisins." I said, as a kid came to your house on Halloween and you gave me raisins, I would have egged the inside of your house. Plus, you older guys, Brad, you remember when we were kids, nobody had peanut allergies. We never heard about that. I mean, kids might have had it. They just died. They didn't ruin Halloween for us. But it's that you see the tree behind me. When I was a kid, I don't do this. We don't have a manger under the tree, so we're anti. I don't know. We're not showing the true meaning when Jesus in the cradle and Joseph and Mary and the wise men and farm animals if you have a good one. But
Hey, Steve.
Right,
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh.
You got your thyroid pill.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to mute the other Steve. Carry on, John. You're doing great.
Kelly, we know where to get one.
No, but when I was a kid, my dad would set up a train by the manger because there were a lot of train scenes in the Bible.
Right.
I was 8 years old. I didn't know any better. I didn't know it was wrong to take Jesus out and let him ride the train around the street. My mother would yell at me. I said, "It's his birthday. He should get a ride on the train." Jesus. How much time do I have left?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Stretch.
Fine. That's enough. I got to tell you, it was perfect. This has been the weirdest show we ever had. And it was just the way your tree is and the dog and the blinds.
And the pills.
And the confusion. It was perfect. It was perfect.
Great job. Made me laughing all the way.
Oh, I was cracking up. It was.
Bob here enjoyed it a lot as well.
Now the dog is quiet.
Now the dog's quiet.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. So I swore I told you that you had to be a comedian to be a headliner on this show. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that.
No, that's fine.
We've never asked that of anyone else.
But we have had people like
that's all.
Yeah, like Marilyn Raska didn't want to do her act. I don't know why. And who else?
You know who else?
Al. Well, Joby doesn't count. I don't know what that was. Al Romero literally refused to do jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, he read from his daughter's diary for 10
Yeah, I don't know what was
Very
going on there with Al, but
Oh, because you guys are not right wing like Al.
oh yeah, well he didn't do it. You know what's interesting? I don't think we did any. We're very left wing, but I don't know if we did anything. Steve, do you remember Al Romero at all?
I blocked it all out.
Oh, okay.
He might have watched one in advance and saw how you badmouthed his friend Trump.
No, he was very sweet
Yeah.
and kind on the show. He just in no way wanted to do any jokes. But no, again. So when do you leave again? When are you out again?
I'm home until January 2nd.
Okay, and where are you headed?
Miami to the Carnival Sunrise.
Oh, I asked not to be on that ship. I asked not to work that ship anymore.
Well, last time I was there, I got a good review, so I get to go back.
Yay!
It was a 3-day to And I
Oh,
just
3 days. The last one I did was 4, and 4 was pretty bad. I can only imagine 3.
and one of the funniest women on the earth. I had to follow at 12:30 at night, just June.
Oh, really? You had to go on after her?
Yeah.
That's why they call it the
Just
sunrise.
June, just June kills, destroys,
They love her on those ships.
and it was rough. So good luck.
All right, thanks. Where you
Where's
at,
your
John?
Chuck Dog?
When you go home from this?
What? I go home on Saturday, and then I get on the Vista for New Year's.
All right, have fun.
All right. And then next year I could be fired from everything. All right.
Mm.
All right. Steve, this
All right.
is the weirdest thing we've ever done. I don't know.
You know, I noticed that as well. And now the great thing is that you on this weird show get to beg for money. So
Are we there? Wait, you're not doing another.
Where's your dumb song?
you're right. I'm supposed to do another song. Hang on. There's this. If it would play. Well, this is really perfect. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen now. And I hit the button and nothing happened. Let's try it again. Maybe it'll.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
Makes sense that on tonight's show I forget that I'm supposed to sing another song. That's perfect. Since it is the holiday season, and since Brad should be involved in this, Brad, we're going to do a song that you usually do with me. Of course, it's Zoom, so you can't really do it entirely with me, but I would appreciate it if you would jump in and make that noise whenever you can.
The dog.
You're making the dog sing again.
I'll pause in the moments where you're supposed to do something, Brad, and we'll see if you remember what to do. This is.
I don't.
You might. Who knows? This is the world's only, as far as we know, Jewish reindeer song. So you think you've heard them all? Every Christmas song, every Yuletide carol that has ever come along. That's not quite true. We present one more to you. Mendel the reindeer reported for work on the 24th night of December. Mendel had come all the way from New York, clutching an overnight letter. Saying Dasher was sick and a desperate Saint Nick needed somebody healthy instead. But Santa didn't hire Mendel. He took a reindeer named Fred. Mendel, 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 Mendel. Mendel, 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 Mendel. What do you know about Christmas anyway? What do you know? Oy vey. Mendel said, Santa Claus, why'd you reject me so blatantly, anti-Semitically? But Santa said, Mendel, that's simply not true. Just look around here, we're all Jewish too. You know Herschel and Harry and Larry and Tevye, Lenny and Izzy and Yankel and Edna. Jewish reindeer, one and all, each one of them is. They just changed their Hebrew names to make it in showbiz. Even Rudolph? Well, he's Hindu. Lendela, Mendela, won't you please believe? Who else would want to work for me every Christmas Eve? Mendel, Mendel, would you be mollified if I said you're overqualified? Maybe you'd be better suited for a desk job. What do you say? Okay. Mendel the reindeer reported for work on the 26th day of December. Sorting complaints from the bad boys and girls who got socks instead of Nintendo. And Dasher got well, and Fred went back to Jersey to his job at the agnostic petting zoo.
I don't know what that is.
So what do we know about Christmas anyway? It's Jews pulling the sleigh, except for Rudolph, he's from Bombay. And oh, by the way, the Easter Bunny's got an alternate lifestyle.
I remember that kind of.
You did great.
Yeah, I could have done the real words.
You could have, but you didn't. So now, time to beg for money. Let's do this, if I can make it.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
First, I'd like to make sure to clear up that I specifically said that we have a Chuck and she is not
Right.
An animal or whatever I said.
No.
I said not, so don't go for that. Also, this week, go to virtualcomedyshow.com and donate to the show because we're falling frickin' apart here. What the hell? I don't know what they're from. Moment one, it has been a fustercluck. And first, we're going to use the money to tell the acts that they have to have an act. That's going to be number one. Also, we're going to use the money and we're gonna send that right to Patti to show up. I think that's what we'll do.
Yes.
And so go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the comedians, and do like you've never done and give your entire year's salary. Okay, that's enough.
That's all we ask. Time for the worst joke of the week. My favorite part.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
That's enough.
Oh wow, that kind of ended quick there. A little premature endization there.
And joculation.
Joculation. I kind of missed Gonzo. The city of Bend, Oregon. The city of Bend, Oregon has asked its residents to stop putting googly eyes on statues and murals. Stop it. Locals are really enjoying the eyes, though, and said if the city keeps removing them, then how will they look at all the buildings with the penises that are drawn on them?
Good night, everybody!
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like Brad booked Carrot Top, but Steve said no. That's what you get when you watch this show.
What?
We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We appreciate your support of the virtual comedy show. With our budget of nada, nothing zero, we're a little less fancy than HBO. Still, every Monday it's the virtual comedy show.